Hello student, my name is Bhupendra Patel and you are watching my YouTube channel LCS. Today I will explain some basic interview question as well as the answer of the Django framework. So here I have collected the top 20 interview question and answer for the freshers. So I have received the many comments from the student. Sir, it is possible to just collect some important question for the Django framework which would be helpful us for the interview. So I have decided and I have identified the top 20 interview question and answer. So today I will present all the question one by one with the answer. But before the starting of this video, a request to all of you, if you have not subscribed my channel till date, please click on the subscribe button as well as the bell icon. So whenever I upload any new things, you will notify very easily. So without wasting much time, today we will start our session and just go through what are the different interview question and what is their answer, right? So basically we will start with what is the Django, right? The pronunciation is the Django framework, right? So Django is a free and open source web application framework written in the Python, right? So it is the server side web framework that provide rapid development of secure and maintainable website. So basically Django framework is used for the server side scripting language which is written in the Python. So which architecture pattern does Django framework follow, right? So basically Django follows the model view template architecture pattern. So here I have put the one figure. So someone user or server will request to each other, but Django framework is get the URL from the view, and view are the integrated with the model as well as the template, right? So there are the three main view, a model, view and template, right? So this is the basic architecture of the Django framework. Is a Django a high level web framework or low level framework? So Django is a basically high level Python web framework which was designed for the rapid development and clean realistic design. How does Django work? So basically Django work with the three main files: model, URLs as well as view Python files. So first of all we will discuss about the models.py file, means Python file. These files define your data model by extending your single line of code into full database table and add a pre-built administration section to manage the content. Then URLs. So it uses the regular expression to capture the URL pattern for the processing. And finally third one file is a views. So it is main part of the Django. The actual processing happen in a view. Django is a stable or not? So definitely yes, Django is a quite stable. Many companies like Disqus, Instagram, Pinterest and Mozilla have been using the Django framework for many years. Or sometimes company will ask you which companies are using the Django framework. So you can say all companies, Instagram, Pinterest, Mozilla are using the Django framework. So what are the features available in Django web framework? So basically admin interface, templating, form handling, internationalization, a session management, user management, role based permission, means if we have integrate the three person, so we have to assign the different role to each person. So it is easy to manage this thing in the Django framework. Then object relational mapping, testing framework as well as the fantastic document. So explain the advantage of Django framework. So Django is a Python framework which is easy to learn. It is clear and readable. It is versatile, also fast to write, no loopholes in design. It is secure, scalable and versatile. So what are the disadvantage of Django framework? Django module are very bulky, means there are the many modules. It is completely based on the Django ORM object जो मैंने बताया आपको. Components are deployed together. You must know the full system to work with it. Means before the starting of the Django framework, we have to know about the each and everything about the Django framework. Then what are the inheritance style in Django framework? So there are three style in the Django framework: abstract based classes, multi-table inheritance, and proxy models. So first one is the abstract based classes. This style is used when you only want to parents class to hold information that you don't want to type out for each child model. Then second, multi-table inheritance. This style is used if you are subclassing an existing model and need each model to have its database table. Then proxy models. This style is used if you only want to modify the Python level behavior of the method without changing the model field. Next question is Django a content management system? Means CMS just like as a WordPress? So no, Django is not CMS. Instead, it is a web framework and a programming tool that make you able to build websites. How can you set up the static file in the Django framework? So there are three ways. Set a static root in the setting.py files, run manage.py or collect static, and set up the static file entry on the Python Anywhere web tab. So this is the three way. Then what is the some typical use of middleware in the Django framework? So we can manage the four things: session management, use authentication, cross-site request forgery protection, and content zipping. And what does of Django field class type do? So basically it do the database column type, the default HTML widgets to avail while rendering a form field, the minimal validation required use in the Django admin, and automatic generated forms. What are the signals in the Django? Means Django, how the signal will works. So signal are piece of the code which contain information about what is the happening. A dispatcher is used to sending the signal and listen for those signal. What are the two important parameters in signals? So there are two important parameters: receiver and sender. It specifies the callback function which connected to the signal, and it specifies a particular sender from where the signal is received. What is a Django exception? As we know, exception used for the error handling, right? So an exception is an abnormal event that leads to program failure. To deal with this situation, Django use its exception classes and support all core Python exception as well. These Django core exception class are defined in the Django.core.exception module. Then what is the Django session? A session is a mechanism to store information on the server side during the interaction with the web application. By default, session store in the database and also allows file-based and cache-based session. How do you check for the version of Django installed on your system? So there are the simple command. You have to write the Python space -m space Django / version. So we will get the information about the which version is installed of Django framework. What is the difference between a project and an app? So an app is basically web application that is created to do something. For example, a database of employees record. A project, on the other hand, is a collection of the apps of some particular website. Therefore, a single project can consist of n number of apps, and a single app can be in multiple projects. What are the static files? So static files in Django are those files that serve the purpose of additional files such as CSS, images or JavaScript files. These files are managed by Django contrib.static files. These files are created within the project app directed by creating a subdirectory name as a static. So in this video we have seen the around 20 questions. It's a most important for your freshers interview. So thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. If you have liked this video, please click on the like button and don't forget to click on the subscribe button. Thank you.